Good to see you again.
Good to see you, too.
It's been a whole couple of weeks.
It's been 3 weeks.
Congratulations on the Fantastic Beasts and all the success on that one.
Thank you very much.
And now we get to talk about this one. There are certain movies that I really get excited about, but it's a nervous, anxious kind of excitement.
I thought you were going to be like, but this isn't one of them.
No, stop it. Because scary movies,
Yeah.
this is going to scare us, right?
I mean, the trailer scared me. I'm scared. It's gonna scare me, and I mean, maybe that I'm easy to scare. I'm scared just thinking about seeing it. Yeah.
That's what I meant. But I'm looking forward to it. My mom loves these types of movies, and I'm the big scaredy cat.
Yeah.
Where I'm kind of like doing this.
Yeah. Yeah.
How challenging was this though physically? Because it looks, from what I've seen, the scenes that you're in, looks like you're all over the place.
Yeah. It probably would have been a little bit less challenging if I had gotten myself into better shape. But I wanted to get to a point, a level of fitness where I wouldn't injure myself, but I wanted her to be a normal person. You know, she sort of discovers the warrior within herself in the film.
Right.
But she starts off as a gardener, you know, like a scientist space gardener. So, you know, I didn't want to be super jacked, but it would have been helpful when I was, you know, carrying heavy equipment and swinging off the side of buildings to have, I don't know, major guns.
Nah, you look great. You
Thanks.
look good.
Well, but you know what I mean, like
Right.
it just in terms of the physical demands of the film. But I mean, I was strong enough to do it. It was fine. But yeah, I mean, it's so much. It's always intimidating when they say, okay, you're gonna jump off the side of that ship right now or something, you know, and you think, right, but I'm not a stunt woman. I don't know, you know, but then it's amazing. It's just in those circumstances where you don't really have a choice, you discover that things are so much less intimidating than they seem before you try them.
Let's talk about Ridley Scott.
Yes, please.
He is a phenomenal director, but I can't imagine what it's like to actually go to work. You're working with this guy. Tell me what that experience is like.
I feel like when they wrapped me on this movie, I didn't leave. You know, like it's just you don't want to leave his side. You don't want to leave his presence. He's a really special person, but like he really is. He's a true leader. You want to work for him. It's inspiring to work for him. You want to do your best work for him. He brings that out in everyone. He sets that tone on set, not just the actors, but the whole crew. He's funny. He's ball-busting. He likes it when you can give it back to him, too. So it's a really playful, fun set. And, you know, he's got very strong opinions, and he knows exactly what he wants. And yet somehow he simultaneously is very interested in what we can all bring to it. And he's got this really competitive nature to him. So he'll be like, beat me. If you think you've got a better idea, show it to me, but you've got to prove it to me. You know, so it just gets this, like, it raises the bar very high.
I was going to ask you, my next question was, what are things about him that we don't know that would surprise us? And you just did a laundry list.
So many
No,
things.
that's
Yeah.
awesome. I mean, as a fan, and we all are, he's one of the directors that common folk know. You know, people on the street know who Ridley Scott really is.
Which is not that normal, right?
No, it's not.
Most people don't know directors' names.
Final question for you today. Did you go back and watch any of the... I mean, obviously, we all saw the Alien movies back in the day, but to get ready for these roles, did you go back and watch any of the previous films?
I'm trying to remember the last time. I think that I definitely watched the first Alien again right after, like around when I was auditioning for the film. And then it was on, weirdly. All of them were on everywhere we went. All the actors were talking about it. The flights to Sydney, all the Alien movies were on the plane. We turned on the TV, and for some reason they were playing all the time when we were in Sydney. So I saw bits of them, but once I started working, I didn't watch the film, you know, start to finish while we were working. I remember, you know, scrolling through on the TV. In Sydney, and the scene in the original Alien where Harry Dean Stanton meets his end, you know, when he goes up the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that was on, and I remember just thinking, yeah, he knows what he's doing, you know, about Ridley. Like, yeah, changing the channel, because I didn't want to be too influenced by it.